Hello, welcome once again to this channel. I'm Ibrahim Kayode, your life coach and motivational speaker. Our topic still remains 15 worst feeling ever and how to overcome it. Worst feeling. What is important of this worst feeling and why is it necessary for discussion? The ability to identify and navigate through this worst feeling is the major factor that determines whether anyone will be successful and rich or unsuccessful and poor. In fact, it's the major difference between the successful people and the unsuccessful people. In the previous video, we could identify and provide solution to 5 out of these worst feelings, which are feeling of emptiness, depression, lack of dream, fear and worry, and number 5, feeling lost. If you have missed this, if you have not watched this, you miss. But the good news is that it is there in our channel. Just search YouTube for video number 1, 15 secrets of the successful and the rich people of the world. Video number 2, 15 worst feeling ever and how to overcome it. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video, and you can also like this video. In order not to waste our time, our starting point today is going to be number 6, which is mistakes and regrets. Mistakes are the direct cause of regrets, while the regret is the result of mistakes. It might be as a result of something we did wrong, or something we should not have done, or something we did not do. And we are like, oh God, if I had done that 5 years or 20 years ago, definitely I would have been a rich man by now, or be among the successful people of the world. Or if I had done that course in the past or attended school, I too will be able to enjoy this current employment opportunity or promotion or any of those things, or as it may apply to you. It hurts as you are regretting your past action, but the fact is that some mistakes are there to hurt us forever. No matter how much we try to get out of it, it will be proven abortive, because it is something that has already been done. Unlike when we make the wrong move, that we try to step back a little and retake our steps. Mistake can be undone. It can be reversed. And some of these cause lifetime regrets. As I said earlier, mistakes lead to regrets, while the regrets lead to deep and constant thinking. Too much thinking leads to hypertension, and the end result of hypertension is death. You can see how dangerous this can be. In order to overcome this, there are 3 steps to take. The first step, you should understand that we are human beings. We are not perfect. We are bound to make mistakes. It's only God that does not make mistakes. So, as a human being, try to minimize your mistakes as possible, as little as possible, by thinking twice before you do anything, and also consider the positive and negative aspects of something that you want to do, and also consider the long-term effects. That is number 1. Number 2, according to IKI, the best time to plant an iroko tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. If your regret is as a result of something you did not do in the past, why not start doing it now? Because it's never late until it is too late. You can still do it now. Lastly, if your pain, your sorrow, your regret is as a result of something you did wrong in the past, or something you should not have done, just forget about it. Erase the thought from your mind, but don't forget the lesson you learned from it. According to Walt Disney, your past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. So it's better you learn from your mistakes so that you don't make such mistake again. Number 7, from the worst feeling is no peace of mind. This is another worst feeling. Of course, it's as a result of one of the previous points, which is feeling lost. If you fail to control this feeling lost, it leads to this no peace of mind. Because you fail to participate in the present or plan for future and abandon everything that is necessary. Here, you have many things to do, but don't know how to do it, or which one to do first. You are trying your best to do all or many of these things at the same time because you know you misused your time in the past. You have a lot of work to do and a lot of expenses to take care of, like your house rent, children's school fees, house expenses, family expenses, personal expenses, and other kind of expenses, all at the same time. And because of this, you are running ether and scatter. You are running ether scatter, but nothing seems working. It has, if you have been moving in a circle, you are tired, but you just can't retire. Indeed, this is one of the worst feelings that can ever happen to any man. And in order to combat this, to solve this, to overcome this, there are 3 things to do also. The first thing is, step back a little and retake your steps. That is, cut down your expenses. For instance, if you are living in 3 or 2 bedroom flats, you can move to a room and a parlor, or move to a single room. If your children are attending private school, you can change it to public school. If you are eating 3 times a day, you can change it to twice a day, or any other expenses you know you can cut, just for you to get back on your feet. Don't be shy and don't bother about what people will say about you, because no matter what you do, whether good or bad, people will always have 1 or 2 things to say about you. They will always talk about you. That is 1. Number 2, don't rush things. Do one thing at a time, but do it well. Don't think because you have a lot to do, you've missed a lot, and you have a lot to do. Now you want to be doing everything at the same time. It's not good that way. Do one at a time, because every little thing is done the way ants do things. little by little. People don't care about how many things you have to do at a time or how long it takes you to do it, but they only care about how well you do it. So do it well. Do one thing at a time. Lastly, always have confidence in yourself. Always believe in yourself that you will get through your situation. Always have confidence that you will make it through, that you succeed at whatever you are doing. Those are the 3 points. Number 8, lack of confidence. This is another worst feeling ever. And it might be as a result of no peace of mind. That is, if you fail to control it. Because you refuse to cut down your expenses and still struggling to cover up for your past by doing many things at the same time. Just like jack of all trades and master of none. You are diverting all the efforts and resources that you should be using for one particular work or job or business into doing many all at the same time, just because of your pile of expenses. But instead of you to succeed at any of this, you fail in all. And this lower your morale. I just can't give up. After all, who will take care of all my expenses? Is all you could think of. And for that reason, you keep trying. But whenever you want to try something and remember your past failure, you lack the confidence at succeeding in that thing. And because you lack the confidence, you fail. And not just one time, but all the time. And now you think your village people are behind your failure. In order to combat this, there are 2 things to do. The first thing, reinstall back your confidence. Little by little. Believe in yourself and do one thing at a time. As the wise man says, if you have the will to win, you will win. Second, you still have to cut down your expenses. Because that's the only way you can get through this and get back on your feet. That is number 8. Number 9 is failed plan. This is another worst feeling. And it can be, or it might be, as a result of this previous point also, lack of confidence. Because you fail to reinstall back your confidence, you fail at anything you do. You have many plans on how to solve your problem and your financial challenges, but you still fail just because you lack the confidence, and also as a result of your carryover challenges and pressure. You have more debt to pay, but no money to pay it. People are now running after you from every corner just to collect their money. Your landlord wants to let your apartment for another person just because you have not been paying the rent. They sent away your children from school because of school fees. Now to eat 3 times a day is now the problem. Something you should have done before. This is another worse feeling indeed. Because to you, it looks as if luck is not on your side. In order to combat this and solve this, the first thing to do is to reinstall back your confidence. You still need that confidence. Because if you don't have belief that when you do something you succeed, you will not succeed. You still need to install back your confidence and find something to do at this time. It might happen that maybe that job that you are doing before, you've lost it. So now find something to do, something that you'll be getting some little money. And thirdly, you still have to cut down your expenses. So this is where we will stop today. Please don't forget to subscribe on this video, on this channel, by pressing on the subscribe button. And you can also like this video. So we will continue from here in the next video. Thank you and God bless.